Hi, this is Thomas from TGS, and the purpose of this video is to show you how to enable and disable the call forwarding feature that's built into your Astra 31i telephone. There's a lot of flexibility in how you can configure this feature, either for an immediate forward to an outside destination or a delayed forward, or one that takes place after a certain number of rings on your regular desk phone. Depending on the way your system's configured, you may have a button up here, as this phone does, to access the call forwarding feature, or you may need to access it manually through the options menu. That's what I'm going to do in this case. And I'm going to demonstrate both an immediate forward to an outside destination and a delayed forward that takes place only when the desk phone is not answered. So to start, I'm going to hit the options menu and scroll down, and you'll notice the first option I see is call forward. So I'll hit the right arrow to enter this menu, and there are a few modes I can choose from. In this case, the first thing I want to set up is an immediate forward to my cell phone. So I'm going to do call forward all. Hit the right arrow to change, and the first option I see in this submenu is the call forward state. Presently this says off, indicating the feature's disabled. So I'm going to change it to on to enable it. Set, done, and then apply this change. And then the next thing I need to do is enter in the number that I want to forward to. So hit change to get back into this submenu, and I'm going to scroll down past the call forward state to call forward number. And then I'll hit change, and now I'm going to enter in the number that I want to forward to. Set, done, apply the change, and you notice once I do, the light in the corner of the phone illuminates to remind me that I have call forwarding turned on, as does the home screen display. So at this point, anybody that calls my desk phone is immediately going to be redirected to that cell phone number that I entered in. When I'm ready to turn this feature off, I'll go back into the options menu, scroll down to call forward, enter this menu, and you notice instead of the X that previously appeared here, it's now a check mark indicating that call forward all is presently enabled. So I'm going to hit the right arrow to change, and then scroll down to call forward state, and now I'm going to change that to off. Done, then apply the change, and the light goes out indicating call forwarding is now disabled. It will actually store the number that you used to forward in here. So if you want to enable and disable this feature on a regular basis, this saves you an extra step, but you can go in here and clear this out also, just if you want to. So now at this point, I'm back to normal operation, but now I want to set up forward on no answer, or a delayed forward that's going to take place after a certain number of rings. So if I enable this next feature, at the point that the system would normally send the caller to my company voicemail, instead it's going to redirect them to my cell phone or other outside number if I enable this feature. So hit the options button, go back to the call forward menu, but instead of selecting call forward all, this time I'm going to scroll down and I'm going to go to no answer, and then hit change. And then like before, I'm going to change the call forward state to on, set, done, then apply this change, and then go back into the submenu and enter in the number that I want to forward to. Set, done, apply the change, and it's enabled. And now I also need to specify the number of rings that I want to take place before it sends this call to the outside destination. So I want it to be a little more than one. 3 to 4 is a better guideline. So I'll scroll down to say to 3, set, done, apply the change. And as before, the lights lit up and there's a reminder on the display that I have call forward no answer enabled. So at this point, my phone is going to ring 3 times before the caller gets redirected to my cell phone. So to turn this feature off, it's very similar to before. Go into the options menu, call forward, enter. You see there's an X here, meaning this call forward all we previously used is not enabled. Scroll down to call forward no answer. The check mark denotes the specific call forward function that's enabled. So I'm going to hit change, then scroll down to the state, change, switch it to off, set, done, apply change, and the light went out to show that I've disabled the feature. Just like before, it will store the number that you forwarded to in the phone just for convenience if you want to enable and disable this feature regularly. But if you want to clear it out, you can just scroll down to the number, hit change, and then you can back up, clear it out of there, and apply the change if desired. So set, done, apply change. Then hit goodbye to go back to the home screen, and at this point the phone is back to regular operation.